aka Nectarette. Mind elevation, nothing more, nothing less. Be something about me on Monday. After I rise mine, I'm ready to shoot my shot like it was gunplay. You heard from the rest, now hear the words from the best. Who has the character and caliber of Nectarette? Be something about me on Monday. And when we meet, your only homework from last week is to be elite and be discreet about the things we build upon when we speak. Dot your I's and cross your T's and be complete to reach a peak. Something about me on Monday. And when I rise to flourish, my mind is nourished with words to help me find the courage to stay on my higher purpose even when I get nervous. This is sort of like church for us because it's about the service. Something about me on Monday.
What up, what up, what up, world? What's up? I'm Compression. It's the Monday jump off, number 157. Everything is perspective. So I hope you're having a great start to your week and we're riding that wave into a smooth and successful week. So before I start though, this book here, Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, is a must read. You know, I want to get back to demonstrating some of the books that I read. And I think this is like, it's autobiography of Malcolm X, a few other books, and then it's like this one right here. This is definitely like in my top 3 or 4, 4 books all time. Marcus Aurelius Meditations. If you never had it, never read it, definitely pick it up and get to it. In the description box is everybody I'm rocking with. We got Tanai Parker doing real estate out in DC. Check that sister out. We got Haru with the children books. Check her out. Got the Big Chief does my intro. Definitely check his music out. The link is in the description. We got Life, Strength, and Health. Great husband and wife tandem of getting you healthy and together. Just an amazing couple. And their daughter is awesome too. She's doing her dance. It's just an incredible family. Salute to them. Life, Strength, and Health. We have Red Feather Wellness up in Connecticut. Definitely check out Shimset Ra. Bana is set with Comedic Wellness. She's really doing her thing. She got books. She'll help you with your womb health. And she is central focused on Black women and making sure Black women from all over the diaspora is moving in their highest feminine position. So shout out to the sister Bana Set. Continue on. We have EAB Consultants. The sister's really dope. She deals with diversity in companies, getting more Black and brown people and women of color in certain positions and building out those companies to create an environment of equality and opportunity. So definitely check her out and set her up. She got spots in Africa and she's out of the Carolinas. Also check out Desiree Doulas, who's also out of the Carolinas. We have Medicine and Essence, who does massage and doula work out of DC. Really dope sister who got her daughters assisting her. So it's like a dope family business. And I'm a real big fan of them. Also go to portal.com. That's PRTL.com. Use Be Elite for 15% off all your services. And last but not least, please go to Mezura Creations to get your US cards today. We're trying to get up to 1,000 people before we make the first shipment. I'm going to have some bonus stuff for you. And it's just a good time. Things are coming along well. Just can't wait to get to that first 1,000. We're milling away, making it happen. So I just want to say I appreciate all the support with that. Please like, share, subscribe to Mezura Creations. We have some other stuff coming in the wings for 2025, 2026. So we want to get the US cards in. It's comedic Uno, basically cultural Uno for the people. And you guys are really going to enjoy it. And we enjoy creating it, me and my crew. And, I just want to give a very, grateful. Shout out to Yasek Ray and the Kurti. Couldn't do these things without your genius. So, I say all that to say this: Mezura Creations, order your US cards today. So, I'm just going right in. I just want to talk about perspective. So you can have all the potential in the world, but if your perspective is messed up, your worldview is not correct, your lens is too dirty or too foggy, you're going to have a hard time with any kind of success, building any long-lasting relationships and or having good relationships, right? So it's all perspective. I mean this: we have to change the perspective in our society, especially when it comes to Black people. This It's okay to go the jail culture and do things to set you up to be in jail culture is an incorrect way of living, right? We are more than just athletes and pistol holders and sex addicts for sure. And we got to really recognize our higher self and in our environment. And I think we have to change the cosmology of our community, right? No more celebrating going to jail. Really think about it. The perspective of going to jail as okay or cool or fundamentally cool or fundamentally all right or fundamentally a thing to do. Now, I'm not saying you get caught up in some warrant, you ain't know some parking ticket, you ain't pay. All right, that ain't nothing. It happens to everybody. It's just life. I'm not even saying you get a month behind in your child support. None of that is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is to seek criminality, willful criminality, is just the incorrect way of living. And to think being in jail, fighting niggas off your backside, or in some of y'all cases, y'all jumping on niggas' laps as if that's okay or normal behavior. And it's not. And going in and out of jail, because you might have a girlfriend in there to hold your belt loop in your cell. That just ain't correct living. You know, somebody got to say it. It's not correct living. And also, most importantly, it's just a waste of human capital, right? So we got to stop doing things that waste our human capital. And until that happens, that's when we're going to be able to formulate a better community. I know a lot of the times it sounds really old school, but you only go as far as your community can grow. I know that, I mean, like, who you around matter. Your worldview, your perspective is going to matter on everything. You know, sometimes I sit back and I go, man, I'm about to bust a move on whatever, and I go, man, what my pops think. And you know, my father's dead, you know, rest his soul, but his spirit is still alive and well and really powerful. And I am just the product of my father's contribution to the world and grace and his charity. So a lot of my fortune come from the things that he did for others that can never be repaid to me or my family, but that cosmic grace, you know, the fortune I gained and my ability to will my will comes from that. And I'm just continuing it on for my daughter, and then she'll continue it on for her offspring and maybe even a future son of mine somewhere down the line. So I'm going to keep, you know, being graceful and thoughtful and helping others, because that universal thread of continuing excellence is just how it goes. But that's a whole different story, right? But sticking with the topic, also the whole passport bro thing, flying out to pay for prostitutes and getting yourself killed. Now, I've been to Colombia multiple times, never had any problems, never had any issues, but I'm not out here paying for sex or putting myself in situations when I'm traveling alone. I just mingle amongst the people, show everybody love and respect. You might be able to, not you might, you can definitely cop a pistol for like $40 over there from one of the Venezuelans hanging out, and they're going to sell you the Afrobeat CD and get you a pistol if you want to maneuver like that. I think that's a good idea, but that's me. That's how I view the world. I think you always should have something on you to back somebody up off you, especially in foreign land. Even when you're the good guy, because to think like just because you're a good person, things can't happen to you is is a delusion of your own grandeur, the delusion of your own ego. But moving accordingly, being God within yourself, you take all measurements and you enjoy all activities that's of righteous order and or at least orderly for what you want to bring out into the universe, right? So perspective. But rest in peace to those brothers that got caught out, tricking on hoes, bringing weird women to their place. You got to realize though, hmm, fuck it. A sucker in the States is going to be an ultra goofy abroad. Once again, a sucker in the States is going to be a ultra goofy abroad. So it's just unavoidable. You're going to read about more of this happening because people are practicing escapism. They go in different places, acting like things that they are not when they are in their home base. And that's just quite unfortunate. So I can see a lot of the hustles picking up and a lot of the robberies picking up because you go to places where it's poor and you shining your Rolex and your gold chain and you talking crazy and some of y'all trying to fight the woman and recording it and putting it on the internet. So you gonna get in this world what you put out. It's unavoidable, it's universal, and it's like an 8. It's gonna connect somewhere down the line. So brothers, passport bros, keep doing your thing. But I would wish more of you would travel to build, create something, open like a martial arts school or engineering school for these poor people, and or no, for these rich people that live in poor environments, right? Because they're very rich and loving and intelligent. They just need the opportunity. So the people ain't poor, the environment, the economy is poor. So instead of just going over there flaunting, tricking, and try to do some good business toward the people, and you will probably have a more lasting effect over there and be more protected. Just a thought. I read an article somewhere. Yeah, all y'all remote workers, y'all going back to work. It is what it is. A lot of the new layoffs are coming from people who are in the remote work business, 200 miles away from the job, sitting on a laptop, never coming in. Nobody knows your name. Your avatar is like Vegeta or some shit like that. And you think that's going to fly for the long haul, or even like the quiet quitting, the no work Mondays. Yeah, y'all about to get the fuck up out of there. You about to be laid off. So I hope, you're doing the right thing and saving your money, stacking your bread. Of course, the rain is definitely coming, and it's written all over in Forbes and everything else. Companies want people back into the office. Companies want people back at meetings in person. Companies want people back in the office at least 3 to 4 times a week. So, and companies want people back at work trips and work events. See? Yeah. I mean, in some cases, nobody's going to believe me, but end of the day, if I'm renting out a building for like $2 million a month, well, let me just be more realistic. If I'm paying $100,000 a month for this building for my rent, and only like 10 employees coming in out of like, let's just say 50, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's a waste of space. You know what I mean? So yeah, you definitely gonna have to be prepared to go back to work, pack your Lunchables, and get back to it. And I know that sounds wild, but at the end of the day, we're designed to work. And if you are working at a job you don't want to do, I mean, you've had the opportunity since COVID to make your dreams a reality. You had a lot of y'all had access to crazy cash flow, PPP loans, this extra money, that, and y'all, a lot of folks was tricking on, crab legs and going to Jamaica, and that's fine. That's fine. I ain't knocking it. But just know that everything, once again, it goes back to perspective and being full circle. The same system you trying to milk is going to eventually milk you. So you got to square yourself off. You got to stand on your ma'ah, basically, in all things that you do. And that should be what you're seeking to begin with. Um, what else I want to touch on? I think that's really it for tonight. Everything was good on my end. Jiu-jitsu was great. I can't wait to move into our new spot. I'm gonna have a nice photo up. Me getting my purple belt this March. And really excited. It's been a process and a beautiful journey. And I just can't wait to keep growing within myself. I can't wait to start spending more time with my daughter and watching and seeing what kind of divine force she is. So I really been getting a lot of things in order and preparation and just, you know, not just mentally and physically, but emotionally and spiritually preparing myself for whatever may come and just being in a state of flow. That's my perspective right now, being in a state of flow. I'm officially over that flu. Yo, whatever's in that flu was woof. That's wild. Knocked me down for like 3 days, but I felt the effects of it for like another 8 days. But it feels good to be back. And yeah, I'm still writing, still doing my notes on Instagram. Every day I'm trying to just write a statement, like a 366 year, because we got the leap year this year of journaling my thoughts and just getting that get that mind body connection really in order. I may even start taking art again. So I say all that to say this. I'm Compresh. This is the Monday jump off, number 157. Remember, you are the king and queen of your life. Keep putting your best foot forward. Keep your cipher together. Hold on. I can't leave it out. Shout out to my brother, Demont Pinder. His birthday. I missed it because I was ill. But his queen, Portia, she threw him a hell of a birthday surprise at Howard Theater. Man, I wish I could have been there. I seen the photos, man. Just I just love the fact that I even get invited to things like this. I'm so grateful to have comrades that's that queens of fly and they care about their man, and in reverse the man cares and provides for them, you know, unambassadorly, and I just really love seeing that. And I can't wait to get down to DC and connect with the family. So, once again, you're the king and queen of your life. Keep making the best of it. Stay intelligent. Happy birthday to my baby sis. Happy soul return to my baby sis. Her birthday is this Thursday. So, wow, time is flying. I remember we used to run around with capes, towels on our necks like capes. I'm Batman, you Batgirl. So hopefully we get back to that, while you're on your journey in life. And I just want you to know that you're loved and just be safe, stay intelligent, keep strong, keep your fire, keep your will. And most importantly, keep your peace. I'm Compresh, and this is the Monday Jump Off. I'm out.